All right, so in this video, I'm going to show you how to do a quick setup of OBS so that you can begin as a teacher using OBS to create awesome educational videos for your students. All right, so we're going to assume that you've already installed OBS on your computer. Now, you're not going to see this initially upon your original install. What you're actually going to see is, let's kind of replicate what you're going to see, and I'll just call this the beginner's demo. This is what you're going to see when you initially install OBS on your computer. You're going to see down here scene, and we have one scene named scene. We're going to have no sources, we have an audio mixer, and we have our canvas. We're going to ignore the rest of these things right now. And so what we're going to do is we're going to create two scenes. So the first scene, and let's rename it, is going to be a camera with just me. All right, and then I'm going to go down here, click that plus button, and I'm going to do a second scene, which is my iPad, let's say. Okay, iPad. And then I'm going to click OK. So I've got two scenes. And right now, as I'm clicking between these scenes, you're seeing nothing because we don't have any sources. And so nothing is showing up on our canvas up here. So let's build the just me scene first. So I'm going to click on just me to make it active. I'm going to add a source. So I'm going to click a plus, and let's get a camera going here. So I'm going to add video capture device. And I'm going to call this my webcam, and I'm going to click OK, and then I'm going to choose. Oh my goodness, I have a bunch of cameras that are currently connected to my computer, and I'm going to choose the Insta360 link because that's the camera that I want to use right now. And look at that, we are now recording we're showing my video. Technically, if I were to go over here and start recording, press that recording button, I'm going to record the video, but no audio. You'll notice down here in the audio mixer, there's no audio. I'm not recording any audio yet, only video. So let's fix that. So in the sources, I'm going to click the plus button, and I'm going to add an audio input capture. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to call that my microphone. All right, and I'm going to click OK, and then I'm going to choose which microphone do I want to use. And I have a lot of microphones connected to my computer right now. I'm going to choose the one that's appropriate. I'm going to choose the Yeti that I have. Of course, your list is going to be different. I'm going to click OK, and you are now seeing down here in the audio mixer, my little audio is going up and down as I'm talking. Okay, so I am now official. If I wanted to hit start recording, I am going to record the video that you see here, and I'm going to record the voice. All right, it's going to be a boring video because it's just me talking, but that might be appropriate. Now, the next thing is let's add an iPad. So I'm going to disappear for a little bit here. I'm going to go here, and once again, you don't see my face because I have my sources are totally empty. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to click plus. Now this time I'm going to add my iPad. So I'm going to click on video capture device again. But I'm going to call this my iPad. And then I'm going to click OK. Oopsies. My iPad is already taken. That's because it's over here. So I'm just going to call that iPad. All right, I'm going to click iPad. So you can't have a scene named my iPad and a source also named my iPad. So there you go. So I'm going to click device, and look at that. And of course, I'm going to select my iPad, which is this one down here. Okay, so I'm going to click iPad. Of course, if I wanted to, I could have recorded what's going on with my camera. But right now, I'm just going to click on my iPad, and I'm going to click OK. And you'll notice it kind of goes off the canvas. These striped lines means the image is larger than the canvas itself being recorded. So I'm just going to do Command F or Control F, depending on the kind of computer you have. And that just fills in the screen without overlapping or overspilling beyond the canvas. So Command F to shrink it. So now I'm recording my iPad, but you'll notice down here in the audio mixer, there is no audio bumping up and down because I need to add my microphone. So I'm going to click the plus now, and I'm going to click audio input capture. But this time I already have the microphone created, so to speak. So I'm going to add an existing, and I'm going to click on my microphone. And look at that. Now it's popping up and down with my voice. Okay, so now I have two scenes. I have the just me scene, woohoo, also recording my microphone, my voice. And then I have the my iPad scene, which is also recording my voice. So if I wanted to, I could start writing and you'll see that, oh, look at that. I am recording my screen as I am writing on the screen. Hello, world. It's showing up on OBS. But this is kind of boring because students learn best when they also see your face. So how are we going to get your face on this screen? Super easy. So I'm in the my iPad scene. I'm going to go plus, and I'm going to add a scene. So I'm going to click on scene because then I'm going to add the just me scene. Boom. But now what happened to the iPad? Well, you'll notice the sources down here are in a layer. So the top layer is the just me. Beneath it is the microphone, which is invisible. And then beneath it is the iPad. All right. So what I need to do is, heck, if I clicked and held on the iPad, great. But now you can kind of see that my video is underneath because that's the order of the layers. So I'm going to return that iPad back to the bottom layer. And instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the just me. And then notice it's highlighted. So I'm going to click on one of those red dots and I'm just going to shrink it down. And look at that. So now I have a scene of just me where I can introduce the video to the students. And then I have my iPad scene where I can record what's going on with my iPad. And at the same time, students are going to be able to see my face, which actually augments the learning. Now, when I'm ready to record, all I have to do is go in this right-hand corner over here, click on Start Recording. Let's do that. I'm now recording. I could do some sort of introduction. You can see that my microphone is indeed picking up my voice. When it's time, I can click over to my iPad. I can say, hey guys, we are now going to do 5 times 6, and let's talk about all the ways we know that 5 times 6 is 30. And then if I want, I can click back on the just me and end the video. All right. Oh, by the way, as I'm on my iPad scene, if I need to temporarily hide my face, over here, you'll notice the eyeball. All I have to do is click on the eyeball and it makes my face go away. And then I'm still recording, but then I can click the eyeball again and get my face back up there. When I'm done recording, I'm just going to go over here. I'm going to click on Stop Recording. It's going to stop recording. And then I'm going to go in the upper left-hand corner to File. And I'm going to do Show Recordings. So when I do that, it's going to pull up a window. And I'm just going to find the video that I made today just now. There it is right there. And I can double click on it. And there is my, let's see if I can move this around. There it is. And there, let's do that. One, I can click back on the, if I need to temporarily go away, and then, and there is the video that I just made. And that, folks, is how you can quickly create a couple of OBS scenes so that you can start recording and posting your videos up on YouTube or in your Google Classroom so that your students can learn from you and watch your videos and rewatch your videos. And it really does augment their learning.